My dear listener, something is happening in the unseen tonight, something few will ever understand. But you were not guided here by mistake. You heard that sound, didn't you? That deep engine rumble at 3 a.m. that made your heart race for reasons you couldn't explain. It wasn't just noise. It was a signal. The black car is not just a vehicle, it's a messenger carrying something your spirit has been waiting to hear. The universe moves in patterns, and right now everything around you is aligning for a revelation you cannot ignore. Someone connected to your past, someone who disappeared without warning, has been restless too. They tried to forget you, but the truth has followed them like a shadow in the dark. And now they are coming back, led by something greater than their will. That engine you heard was not random. It was the moment heaven whispered, "The truth is moving." You've been feeling it. Those sudden chills, those strange dreams, the feeling that someone is near when no one's around. These are not coincidences. They are warnings and confirmations wrapped together. Something hidden is about to be exposed. Type 777 if you believe this message is your confirmation. Because once you hear what happened inside that black car, your view of what's real will change forever. That night, when the car stopped under the flickering streetlight, the person inside hesitated. They looked at your old photo glowing on their phone screen. Their eyes were filled with guilt, and their hands were shaking. A voice from the passenger seat said, "It's time. You can't hide anymore." But what they replied next made even the angels stop and listen. They whispered, "I shouldn't have left them that way. I thought silence would protect them." But the truth is, silence was the real weapon. In that moment, the temperature dropped, the car lights flickered, and the air felt alive, like something unseen was standing beside them. That's when a voice came from the back seat, soft, low, almost human, but not quite. It said, "You cannot outrun what heaven has recorded." The driver froze. They looked in the mirror, but no one was there. Yet the feeling of a presence filled the entire car. That's when they realized they weren't driving alone. My dear listener, this message isn't about fear. It's about awakening. That same spirit that confronted them is now calling you. You were meant to hear this because part of that unfinished story belongs to you. Maybe you've been feeling haunted by the past, replaying moments that never got closure. Maybe someone vanished from your life, leaving questions that still echo in your soul. But now, heaven is sending your answer through the sound of that black car. When it passes again, don't run. Don't hide. Stand still and listen. Because the message carried in that engine is meant to free you. Type 555 if your soul is ready for truth and release. Because this is not a coincidence. It's a divine appointment. The truth you've been waiting for will not come through words alone. It will come through recognition. The moment your eyes meet theirs again, everything that was buried will surface. You will feel it in your chest. The pull, the ache, the knowing. They have carried regret like chains, but they have also seen what happens when you try to hide from divine order. Inside that car, they confessed something that was never meant to be known by human ears. "I saw the sign," they said, "and I ignored it. Now, it's following me." The passenger replied, "Because destiny does not forget." The next moment, the radio turned on by itself, and a voice came through. Your name. Your actual name. Whispered through static, gentle but undeniable. They panicked, but the car wouldn't move. The doors locked themselves, and then they cried, "Tell them I'm sorry." That cry traveled through the air, and that's why you've been feeling emotional lately without knowing why. Because your soul heard it. Your spirit received the message long before your mind understood it. The black car is not just a vehicle. It's the carrier of repentance. The sound of unfinished stories finally returning home. So if lately you've been waking up at odd hours, hearing faint noises or sensing someone near your door, do not fear. It's not meant to harm you. It's meant to remind you that heaven has seen your pain and recorded your tears. Those who wronged you are now facing divine truth, and the same car that once carried secrets is now carrying justice. This is your confirmation that balance is coming. You will receive a sign within the next 3 days. It may be a song, a number, a dream, or yes, even the sound of an engine passing your window at 3 a.m. When it happens, don't brush it off. Whisper quietly, "I receive the truth." Because that small act will open the door for healing to enter. The story is shifting now, and you are no longer the victim. You are the chosen witness to the unveiling of what was once hidden. Comment yes if you are ready for your breakthrough. Type 7Femi7 if you know this message found you for a reason. My dear child, the universe is not cruel. It is precise. Nothing that happened to you was wasted. Every heartbreak, every unanswered question, every lonely night prepared you for this moment. The black car is just the symbol, the outer reflection of something far deeper. It represents what has been chasing your soul, not to destroy, but to complete what was started. When you finally face it, peace will come. So do not run from the sound of truth. Embrace it. Because when that car passes again, it will not bring sorrow. It will bring closure. The person who once left you will understand what they lost, and the silence between you will speak louder than words. This message is your sign that justice is near, and the weight you've carried will soon lift. Stay awake, stay aware, and keep your heart open. Heaven is moving closer than you think. Type 555 if you accept this message. Type 999 if you're ready to let go and walk into your divine peace. The black car knew the truth, but now so do you. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to tell you is not coincidence. The sound of that black car has echoed through generations, through people who were chosen to carry light into dark places. When it arrives, it always brings a turning point, the moment the hidden becomes known. You see, not everything that follows you is meant to harm you. Some shadows are guardians of truth. The driver of that black car was once lost, consumed by guilt and confusion, but something sacred stepped in that night. The same voice that spoke creation into existence whispered through the wind, "It's time." In that moment, they saw flashes of everything they'd done, every person they'd hurt, every tear they caused, and your face was the last one they saw before the light returned. This is not just their story, it's yours too. You've been feeling the pull to forgive, even when your heart didn't want to. That's because your spirit already knows the truth. You were chosen to end the cycle. You were chosen to break what haunted your bloodline. The black car is not coming for revenge. It's coming to return what was stolen. The peace, the closure, the answers you've prayed for are moving toward you even now. Type 1111. If you believe this is your confirmation that divine timing is finally aligning for you. Do you remember the last time you saw their eyes? That unfinished look? That silent goodbye? Heaven never forgot that moment. In the records of eternity, it was marked as incomplete. And now heaven has decided to finish it. The sound of that car at 3 a.m. is the sound of destiny replaying itself until you face it. You've probably noticed strange patterns lately. Songs that remind you of them, numbers repeating, objects falling when you speak their name. None of it is random. It's energy trying to reconnect with what was broken. Don't be afraid of what's coming. You're not being haunted. You're being healed. The energy of truth is surrounding you now, preparing you to step into a new chapter that no longer carries pain. When you see that black car, don't hide behind fear. Whisper, "I am ready." Because that's the phrase that unlocks peace. Comment yes if your soul is tired of carrying old wounds. Type 777 if you know your release is near. Because after tonight, the spiritual ties that kept you bound will start to dissolve, and what once caused tears will now bring understanding. Something powerful is about to happen within the next few days. You will notice a shift in the air, lighter, calmer, clearer. That is the sign that the storm is ending. The black car may appear one more time, maybe in your dream, maybe on your street, but this time it will not bring fear. It will bring confirmation that everything meant for your harm is turning for your good. You've cried in silence. You've questioned your worth, but God says you were never forgotten. Every unanswered prayer, every sleepless night was a seed, and now it's harvest time. The truth that was hidden will rise like sunlight breaking through dark clouds. The people who betrayed you will witness your rise. The same ones who left you will realize you were the blessing they lost. You don't need to chase them. You don't need to prove anything. Stand still because what is yours is returning, not by force but by divine order. Type 333 if you believe your restoration has already begun. And when that moment comes, when you feel that familiar sound vibrate through your walls, remember this message. Close your eyes and breathe. Say quietly, "I release the past. I choose peace." The universe will hear you. Heaven will record it. The chain will break. The story that began in pain will end in revelation. The black car was never about fear. It was about truth catching up to time. Now you stand in the space where destiny meets deliverance. You are not alone. The same light that guided them back is now shining on you. This is your moment to walk forward without looking back. You are being set free, not just from them, but from every heavy memory that held you down. Comment Amen if you receive it. Type 555 if you're ready for new beginnings. Because what's coming next will make sense of everything that once broke you. The black car knows the truth, but now the truth belongs to you. You are the closure. You are the reason heaven intervened. Everything that once seemed unfair was simply preparing you to stand in your power. The darkness was only the backdrop, so the light in you could shine brighter. You were not abandoned. You were protected. The pain did not destroy you. It awakened you. So when you hear that sound again, don't flinch. Smile. Because it means the story is finally complete. God says you are safe. You are free. You are chosen. And now it's time to rest. If this message found you, it's not by accident. Type 999. If you are ready to close this chapter and walk into your divine peace. Comment yes if you receive this confirmation. Because tonight, the truth has been spoken, and the black car has done its work.